Hi everyone, LunASMR here, and please don't freak out. I know that when YouTubers and content creators make announcements like this, it's usually something bad, but hold on, this announcement isn't anything like that. Over the course of the past few months, I've been thinking about making some changes. Firstly, YouTube has always been my favorite platform for such a long time, and there have been some changes to the site that are making me a little more nervous than before. I'm sure many of you have noticed the changes on this platform too, and between the government ID rollouts, the strange algorithm changes that don't alert you of new uploads, restrictive mode hiding lots of videos without telling people, and more ASMR channels getting nuked off the face of the planet for being falsely flagged as explicit, things feel slightly more turbulent than they have in years past. In addition to this, I've actually wanted to change how I approach my content creation for a little while too. As I've said in many places, I've worked full-time throughout the duration of my channel. Although I'm ashamed to admit it, I've never really thought that the content I make was good enough to be anything more than a hobby, and I don't know if I have the magic it takes to successfully make content full time, so I've approached audio making as a hobby only for the past oh gosh, maybe almost the past 5-ish years. But even if it's just for a little while, I want to try something slightly different just to see what happens with a new approach. So, here's a bit of an experiment. Until the end of this year, I will now be working part time as a content creator here, as well as part time in a normal non content creation job. I think having more time to focus and work on audios might lead to a smoother experience for me, or if nothing else, maybe I'll have a healthier sleep schedule. Working on audios full time really sounds like a dream, but I know that most people can't eat on dreams alone, and so doing this part time for now will be a bit of an experiment to see how it goes and see how I handle it. I've never tried something like this, and I'm not sure if this is even possible for someone like me, but I want to try this at least once. So, with those two particular thoughts bouncing around in my brain, I've made a Patreon. It will be serving mainly as a backup for all of my audio content, just in case YouTube does something silly, but it'll also be a way of testing the waters to see if part-time or even full-time content creation is a viable option for me. For those of you who are worried about me putting ads on my videos suddenly or putting my content behind a paywall, please don't worry. I've always kept my channel unmonetized here, and I plan to keep it that way for so many of you who say you use my audios to sleep. I never want you to be bombarded with ads when you're trying to relax, so I won't be making any changes here. Audios will still appear here every month as they always have, so please don't worry. However, if you would like to support my content through non-ad related means, my Patreon is now a way to show your support if you would like. I plan on putting a little bonus content on my Patreon, maybe some behind the scenes, maybe some unscripted content, but all of the audio roleplays that you know and love will always be available here for free as they always have been. I have a couple of tiers right now, but the main benefit is that those who subscribe to my Patreon will receive well-deserved credits on the ends of my audios from here on out, as well as getting little previews for new audios. Depending on the tier, you can also get some additional personalized thank yous as well, so feel free to check that out if that sounds interesting. Anyway, that's about it. I have no idea how this next step is going to go, and I am way more nervous than I thought I would be to try something like this, but life is short, and I know I'll regret it forever if I don't give this a shot at least once. And yeah, that's about all from me. Sorry, this wasn't anything too groundbreaking. I'm off to continue working on the next audio since I guess that's kinda half my job now. Thank you so much for always being so supportive of my whims, and hopefully you'll be hearing something from me very, very soon.